Hello, my name is Alex. I'm a patchwork nerd, and part of the drawback of this setup is I have to scoot my chair more forward after twirling, or else I'll hit like 5 things. I was going to brew some coffee or make a smoothie or some tea to accompany me in this video. I also realized that I'm kind of jittery because this subject makes me excited that we're talking about today, and I probably don't need any more caffeine in my body. Also, I might accidentally talk with my hands even though I'm still holding the mug and fling it in the air and cause problems. I am so excited for today because I am talking about a writing retreat that I am going on. And if all goes well with my uploading schedule, because we all know it's been going great the last couple of weeks, this video will be up on Monday and I will be going off on the retreat on Friday, August 17th. And it's just mind-blowing. Where did that time go? Let's start at the beginning. What is this writing retreat I'm going on? How is it working? Who is it with? And what is going to be happening? The writing retreat, I received an invitation from author Jessi Elliot, who is absolutely amazing. I will link her channel down below. You should totally check it out, especially if you're learning how to self-publish, and also if you like really cute kissing books, because her book Twisted Fate is just the bee's knees, and I might be really excited about an arc that I'm getting that is involving the sequel. Anyway, Jessi messaged me on Twitter and said, would you be interested in going to this writing retreat? We're hosting it in Minneapolis, Minnesota. And I'm just like, do tell, because if you don't know this about me, I live in Minnesota. I won't say exactly where I live in Minnesota because, you know, privacy is a thing that I care about, but I live in Minnesota, and it just felt like all the stars were aligning in that very moment, because my first time being on an airplane was only a couple years ago, and also I don't really like driving. There is a reason why teleportation is my #1 choice for superpower I would like, because I would just like to take all travel out of every single equation in my life. And this just felt so perfect, because going to my very first writing retreat and having it be out of state or being somewhere that I have to travel to, that would have been really, really intimidating. But the fact that this is my first writing retreat and it's right in my backyard, I could not say no to the opportunity. So I am so excited. It is going to be so much fun. There are so many awesome gals. They are all so amazing. We did a Google Hangout a couple weeks ago, and we've got another one scheduled for later this week. It's gonna be so surreal because a lot of these girls I've messaged or talked to through comments or through Twitter, but I've never really had a face-to-face discussion before the Google Hangout. I admire all of them, and it just felt like, wait a minute, why am I in this group? They're all so talented and they're all so wonderful, and I am so honored to be able to join in this group and learn from their wisdom and their experiences, and maybe try to contribute some sliver of whatever is going on in this head to try to be helpful. It's just amazing. So everyone is coming in on Friday, and I can't believe it. I just cannot believe it. And I'm trying not to make this video just me being dumbfounded the whole time, but I'm just so excited, guys, because it feels like the universe is telling me that what I'm doing is what I'm supposed to be doing. I kind of touched on this on Twitter during the last writer's patch, but I kind of went through a bit of a mental funk where I was questioning everything I was doing, and I was feeling hopeless and lost, and my anxiety, my OCD have just been off the charts lately. I finally feel like everything is falling into place, and I feel like things might be partially flaring up because I'm scared that I'm going to screw it up. And a lot of times when I'm scared that I'm going to screw something up, I freeze and I just don't move. I don't say anything, I don't do anything, I just shrink back into the corner and pretty much try to pretend that I'm invisible, and I don't have that superpower, and I'd prefer teleportation, although that might also not be good for my avoidance problems. The fact that I got this invitation just made me feel like I'm doing something right, because there are so many times where we all face this. We all face that self-doubt of not knowing if we're good enough, or what we're doing is good enough, or if we're even helping anyone. This is a chance for me to reach out to more people. This is a chance for me to maybe be able to help more people and help more writers and help more creators. And that's just surreal, because I really stopped and tried to think about, why am I doing all of this? Why do I host Writer's Patch? Why am I involved on Twitter? Why do I make videos? Why do I talk to writers? And I got so scared for a while there that I was only doing it because I felt like I had to. In my mental funk and trying to better understand myself, I realized that I do it because I love it and I know what it's like to be scared and feel like you're alone. I do this so that people know you're not alone. Your experiences might not be exactly like mine. They might be vastly different from mine. We might come from completely different backgrounds and families and all sorts of things, but the fact that we can all come together and share the fact that we love to create, I just love that that unifies us and brings us together. And this retreat is a unification of all of that good energy and all of that amazing ability for people to come together and actually support each other for the genuine fact that they want to just support each other. We just want to help others and we just want to grow this community, and that is so beautiful. And I get warm and fuzzy about it just thinking about it, because I know it's so easy to be pessimistic and it's so easy to feel like there is only badness out there. For the longest time I had issues with not being able to trust people. I had just a lot of not so great experiences in school that made me very guarded. I've always been a naturally guarded person for a very long time. When I was a little girl, I would be the kid that would go up to people and be like, "Hi, my name's Alex, you want to be my friend?" And then I would go up to my mom and be like, "This is my new friend Johnny. We just met in the McDonald's play area, but we're besties now." That innocence I lost along the way. I became so scared to make real friendships. It just feels good to know that it's okay to put yourself out there. Chances are people are not out to steal your soul and drink your blood and, morbid things like that. Horror writer, people actually want to know you for you. And for the longest time, I just didn't think that was possible. I didn't think that people would be interested in me. I didn't think people would actually care about me. My guard was always up. AuthorTube and the writing community has taught me that there is this wonderful, trusting community out there. You just have to find your people. You have to find the people who understand you. And so many beautiful things are happening and being made because we are taking a chance and putting ourselves out there. If you're scared to put yourself out there, know that, you're gonna fall on your face. I fall on my face all the time. There's always going to be someone who either doesn't gel with what you're doing or doesn't understand what you're doing. And as a writer, especially, you're gonna put things out there and people are gonna hate it. People are gonna give it 1 star. All sorts of things are gonna happen, but are you gonna really sacrifice all the good that could come from it just because you're scared of one bad experience or one person who doesn't care for what you do? I don't want to be afraid like that anymore. I want to put myself out there. And this retreat is an amazing opportunity. And did I say the name of it? I can't remember. It's the Wander Writers Retreat. I'm going to be definitely tweeting about it more over the week as we get closer and closer to it. It's really surreal to be a part of something. For the longest time, I always felt like I had to be an observer, or I always had to be outside the glass watching everybody. And that was only because of some sort of weird thing that I built in my head telling me that I didn't belong. Just know that you belong. You just have to find the place where you're understood. And that's the beautiful thing about the AuthorTube community and about the online writing community. Chances are you're going to find someone who understands exactly where you're coming from to an eerie degree. I'm excited, and I will definitely be vlogging during my experience, so don't worry. I will be sharing everything that happens. I will give you guys a recap. I will let you know how it goes, and we're going to be writing during it. I don't know how much writing we're actually going to accomplish, but I'm hoping to get some good progress made on to market, because guys, things are really clicking with my story. I'm not that far along in my rewrite. I made some really big realizations that are only going to make the story stronger. So it'll get done when it's supposed to get done. The important thing is I'm continuing to try, not just with my novel, but also with getting out of my little introverted bubble. So thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you so much for your love and support, and I hope you guys are all having a fantastic day. I'd love to hear about exciting things that might be going on in your life, either as a writer or just your life in general. I'd love to hear about that in the comments below. What is something really exciting that you want to share? Because I would love to hear more about that. If you're interested, please join me every Sunday over on Twitter for #WritersPatch. You can follow me at PatchworkNerd. Again, that's Sunday at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Also, big shout out to my Patreon supporters. And guys, please remember, keep writing, keep laughing, and most importantly, please keep encouraging each other. You don't know what kind of beautiful opportunities can come from it. I'll see you guys next time. Toodles!